Now, take a look at this. One of these is the Tory MP Jacob Rees Mogg. The other is Dennis the Menace's arch-enemy, Walter the Softie. But who is copying who? Well, representatives from the Beano have written to Mr. Rees Mogg warning that his distinctive style is a rip-off of Walter. They've called on him to cease and desist. Let's get more on this. Joining me from his home is Jacob Rees Mogg. You have to say, putting those two images together, they are strikingly similar.
Well, what can I say except that compared to me, Walter is Mr. Muscle and I'm a fairly weedy fellow, so I just can't compete with the macho behaviour of Walter.
But was he part of your life when you were growing up? Did you think, gosh, that's a good look?
No, I mean, I did read the Beano as a child, but I never thought I'd model myself on Walter the Softie. If I was ever going to go for a figure from fiction, I'd probably be more like Gussie Finknottle, the famous newt collector of P.G. Wodehouse.
Yeah, let's just stay at the moment with Walter, because they've written a 7-point letter to you where they go through, point 1, the character's hair, parting and style. I mean, guilty as charged. You look identical in terms of your hair.
Ah, yes, but then my hair's the same as my father's, and my father predates 1953, so perhaps they have copied my father.
Right, so that's point 1. Point 2, the distinctive round reading glasses.
Well, I don't think round glasses are unique, are they? I don't suppose I'm the only person who has round spectacles, so I'm not sure that's a very good point.
I want to go to point 5, because I like this one. The
character's... All right, jump to point 5. What's that?
The character's bullish behaviour with peers and stopping others from having fun.
Yes, I'm all in favour of other people having fun. I don't think I've got that in common with Walter, particularly. And I didn't realise he did stop people having fun, but then I'm slightly out of touch with the Beano.
Point 7, I've got to put this one to you. Snootiness.
Well, I hope I'm not snooty. I think snootiness is very unpleasant, actually. If I am snooty, it would be inadvertent. It would be a most unpleasant thing to be. But this is all harmless fun, isn't it? I mean, I think they got the date wrong. I think they should have dated it the 1st of April rather than the 3rd of April. It's a jolly good April Fool. Celebrates the 80th birthday of the Beano, which is a very jolly, cartoonish comic for people. Gives lots of pleasure, harmless fun, and this is all part of that. It's all very jolly stuff and Aprilish.
Yeah, well, you're absolutely right. I mean, gosh, I've had grief on Twitter for us even talking to you about this. You know, we're in a serious... I keep getting told, you know, we're in a serious world, but we need a bit of light and shade, and it's good of you to take this on the chin in the way you did. Well, you do have a chin, which Walter does too, but it is a bit of fun in a world at the moment just seems a bit gloomy.
Well, it's all harmless fun, and I agree with you that there's a place for fun in politics as well as seriousness, and there's a lot of serious news that you're reporting every day. Obviously, there's news from Salisbury continues, and the knock-on effects with Russia, and Brexit continues, and so on. So there's lots of serious news, but life isn't all long faces and seriousness.
Apparently we've got a tweet from the Beano which suggests, oh, yeah. Do you know what? They're all having fun at my expense, because I haven't been warned of that one, and there's Dennis the Menace, but it's like looking in a mirror. Look, I just want to put one point to you that the Beano have said that in future, they say, we would prefer the public gets its Walter fix in the pages of Beano rather than played out on the political stage. I mean, are you going to change anything as a result of this? Perhaps get some hexagonal glasses or perhaps a centre parting? I don't know.
No, let me reassure the Beano that I don't model myself on their copyright figure. I would hate to infringe their copyright. That would be quite improper. I am who I am, and therefore no change here. Jacob... And I hope no change from Walter either. I hope he'll carry on being the macho man he is compared to me.
Jacob Rees Mogg, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
They call him the winner who takes all, and he strikes